Hey everyone, Artosis here, bringing you another CMSL Season 4 cast. Of course, that's the CasterMuse Star League Season number 4. Ton of the world's best StarCraft 1 pro gamers playing in an awesome tournament put on by CasterMuse himself. Here we have a round of 24 Group B match. This is going to be Barracks going up against Free, and this is the winner's match. It is a best of 1 in the round of 24, and the winner of this will go on to the round of 16, so kind of a big deal. Let me go ahead and introduce these players. In the bottom left, we have Free. Free, of course, one of the 6 dragons from the legends of yore. Back in the old days of StarCraft 1, there were 6 Protoss players that were head and shoulders above all others, and they were known as the 6 Dragons. Free, one of those. Normally thought of as a Protoss vs. Zerg expert, definitely has shown some skill in Protoss vs. Terran as well, although personally I was never a big fan of his PvT compared to his Protoss vs. Zerg. I always thought that was a lot better. I think most people agree with that. But definitely a very strong player. He's been in ASL. He's had some good results there as well, so definitely getting back into his old shape. And then we have in the top left, Barracks. Barracks is one of the stronger new generation Terran players. Definitely someone that everyone needs to watch out for in the future. He's made it into ASL. He's really sharp, and he has a lot of modern builds. I think that's an important thing to point out. Everyone kind of plays with their own style, but Barracks is very, very modern, really cutting-edge stuff that he brings out, and just a very strong player overall. So this should be a pretty good match overall. If you're looking at experience, Free definitely wins there, but you know, Barracks I think is definitely a match for Free. I think it should be a close, good game. Now, taking a look, it is Optimizer. This is kind of a crazy map, and as we get further into it, I'll explain it a little bit more. But you have 2 gases in your main base, right? You see this one doesn't have as much, the 1000 geyser, but that is something that definitely does change the way that it's played. You also have more minerals at your natural. You can kind of see here, you can kind of see here. You put your command center down or your nexus down, then you can start mining through the minerals and get out into another part of the map, but that also gives you a lot more income. So it's definitely a map full of income. That being said, it looks like Barracks wanted to do a very fast expansion. It looked like he wanted a gasless expansion, but since this is a forward gate Zealot Rush coming, he is going ahead and throwing down that Barracks, that bunker immediately. He's got to be careful about this. Of course, Zealot Rushes, if you are not ready for them, they can absolutely tear you apart, and Free has always been someone who likes to put on Zealot pressure as well. You know, it's definitely a staple of Protoss vs. Zerg, but we've seen him do it against Terran also. So Barracks is playing nice and carefully here. He is making plenty of Marines. We'll see if he goes for 3 or 4. It looks like he's going to go for 4. And he is throwing up that factory well ahead of any incoming Dragoons or anything like that. And you can really tell he did not want to go down this route of getting the factory before the command center based on its timing. It's about 40 seconds later than you would normally get it. But yeah, it's just kind of a defensive measure when your opponent is going for something aggressive like this. Now, looking down at what Free is doing, he actually just put on pressure with a single Zealot and went into a Nexus. So he's getting quite a nice advantage there, I have to say. We'll see if Barracks is able to put on counter pressure and do anything. He's actually making Marines non-stop here, which tells us this might be some sort of FE Terran type of play, some sort of 1 factory, 1 Barracks push. And if you do something like this, you definitely do need some damage to occur. He's already taken the shields and a little bit of hull damage on this Zealot, so that is important. These 5 Marines against this little group can have a little bit of a hard time, but the amount of damage they've already put on is fantastic. Look at that. Picks off that first Zealot. Some missed micro here from Free. Strong micro from Barracks. And now a ton of SCVs coming down. I can't believe he's actually doing an SCV drill here. It looks like, oh my God, the SCV's glitching a Marine and the Zealot getting on top of the Marines. Very tough stuff here for Barracks. Okay, he picks off another Zealot, but probes coming out to fight as well. Look at that, tons of probes coming. Free knows that if he can just hold on here, he's in good shape. And look at that, he might even trap the Vulture. No, the Vulture wiggles out of there. The SCVs and Marines trying to fight against the probe, the massive probes and the Dragoon. But it looks like Free right now outdoing Barracks by a bit. And like, look at this. It's actually a 2-worker lead for Free, but he also has a second Nexus. So he can build upon that lead going forward. Now it looks like one of his Dragoons is going to end up dying. Can he get that kill? Yes! Connects with the Vulture. Very importantly, those kill probes in 2 shots. So you definitely want to take them down. Picks off the last Marine as well. And things looking a little bit rough for Barracks. He's continuing to send down Marines. I mean, he's still got the factory up, but we don't see anything else happening for him. You can see right now, Barracks he's kind of desperate here, honestly. You know, it was kind of surprising to see him do the SCV pull with the Marines, and it almost worked. If Free hadn't pulled all of his probes out, I could have seen that ended up killing off all the gateway units and then easily fighting the probes by itself. But Free's reaction's a bit too strong here. And now look at the count, right? We have 19 probes against 16 SCVs, but now that's going to be going up 2 at a time for Protoss, but only 1 at a time for Terran. So that is going to make a gigantic difference going forward into this game. Definitely a big advantage to Free at the moment. Let's take a look now what Free is up to. I didn't catch, actually, if he got Dragoon range. If he has Dragoon range, that's going to be really painful to play against. Mines are on the way, but 3 Dragoons coming up right now. All right, so yeah, it looks like he does have that Dragoon range upgrade, so he can outrange the bunker. And unfortunately for Barracks, like he got mines. If these Dragoons weren't up here, he could lay the mines and prevent damage. But now he just has to repair this until he has a tank out. So that's going to cost him some lost mining time from his already hurt economy. This is a beautiful move, though. Look at this. This one Vulture laying a few mines down so he can't continue to reinforce, and actually getting all the way into the main base. He's going to see the tech. He's going to have a good idea of the probe count, what's going on there, gets a single probe before dying, and sees the robo on the way. So Barracks knows exactly what's up here. Definitely very useful for him. Oh no! Oh no! He got lazy there for a moment and didn't repair the bunker. He had enough SCVs, but he stopped repairing for a moment. Looks like he does have the mines down, so he's not going to die here. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. He actually runs into the mines, sacrifices that Dragoon. But he's taken so much damage on these. That is a very dangerous thing to try to do anymore. Going to continue to pressure a bit. He still has this one mine. He can kind of base his defense around. Second siege tank coming out. Looks like he'll push Free back for now. Free getting a little bit crazy there. Okay, we have this command center done. So let's take a look at that worker count again, right? We have 13 more workers for Protoss. That is a gigantic difference right there. Definitely, this is not the type of economy you want as Barracks. It's looking really tough. The Dragoon pressure is immense. He doesn't have Siege yet. Siege is about 1/4 of the way done. Okay, he does pick off one of those injured Dragoons, so a little bit sloppy there from Free, but Free gonna run forward. He has 4 goons. It's the magic number, but beautiful micro there. Oh my God, how many is he actually gonna end up getting? Oh God, is he gonna lose every siege tank? This is incredibly painful for Barracks. Oh, and it all comes down to losing that bunker that he was repairing. And Barracks GG's. Free gonna advance to the round of 16.